Lots of things have happened in my life and I think, well, this is unfair, this is so wrong and this is so not right. And then I thought, well, I'll have to speak out, I'm going to have to start saying things. Equality is rife in Stockton itself. If you live in an affluent area, you probably live an extra 13 years. That's the reality to living in a deprived area. What we have in abundance is hunger schemes all the time, all through the summer holidays. A lot of our children are going without food because they're not at the breakfast club. And we have food banks, we have 0 hours contracts, we have a high proportion of people being sanctioned by the job centre, we have people with a lot of physical and mental health issues, and we've got a reduction in services to meet them needs as well. A lot of local authorities, they'll have plans, and the plan is we must build financial resilience. We're going to introduce money mentoring into schools. We're going to do money management, we're going to do all these wonderful things, and I'll turn around and say to them every time, poor people are quite resilient, are very resilient in fact. They know how to manage their money, they just don't have enough money to live off, and they're missing that point every single time, and they are not bothered about listening to that point because that means they have to think about tackling some real issues. We're out of sight, out of mind, and we're quite quiet. In comparison, we're quiet. We might be loud in our own locality, but down in London, we're quiet. We can't afford the train fare to go down there, to be vocal, to be visual, to make a statement. So we're just an irritant then. They don't really have to afford that time to us, do they? If we were bigger, louder and a bit more vocal, then they would have to listen. And I once went down to, I've been to London loads of times, but I went not so long ago, I went to a shop to buy a Mars bar. So I'm in this shop and I said, no, I can have a Mars bar, blah, blah, blah. And Mum's going, oh, where are you from? And I said, no, Hartlepool. She said, where's that? And I said, Newcastle, Middlesbrough. Oh, she says, you can have that for free. You said, I've got no money up there, have you? I'm going to go in every shop and do the same thing, see how many Mars bars I get while I'm here. But I think then because people don't understand us anyhow, do they? Maybe not, they don't understand the realities of what's happening up here. We're left behind, we're forgotten about, and we're suffering extreme forms of the austerity. So we're suffering with no real jobs, no jobs for life, and maybe that is a bit of a thing of the past in some respects, but our young people have got very few things to aspire to, and people up here don't get that the decisions made down in London are having an impact on the life up here either. I think there needs to be investment up here, and there needs to be investment so our young people have career paths or progression in it. But I think not everyone's academically minded either, so there should be a range of opportunities whereby you can, develop skills that enable you to go out to work to earn your own money. People want to earn their own money and they want to take that responsibility. That's key to them. They want to have that pride back, and they don't want to be stereotyped as in, we're a shirker or something like that. I think you've got to be proud of your heritage, and I am. I think what's disappointing me is the local authority and the councils, and they're not realising the potential of the North East, and they're not working on our strengths. And so for me, I said it earlier, and I don't mean it awfully, I have told my granddaughters to move because I don't have the confidence and the faith that things are going to change. Not because I don't like it, but because I don't think it will change, and I think it'll get even harder for them. And so it's not the best advice, but that's the advice I've given.